I'm Dr. John Dabach and I answer your questions. Let's jump into the first email. Dear John, I love my partner, but I don't respect him anymore. He avoids hard conversations, struggles with decisions, and I feel like I'm carrying everything. I hate that I feel this way, but I can't force respect. Can respect come back once it's gone? Rachel in New York, New York. Rachel, I'm going to be very direct with you because this is one of those moments where sugarcoating it will actually hurt you more than help you, right? Right now, I got to tell you, you're right about one thing. You can't force respect. Respect is not something that you talk yourself into. It's something that emerges from what you consistently see in another person. And right now, what you're seeing is a man who avoids pressure, avoids leadership, avoids discomfort, and really he leads you, or I should say, he leaves you holding the emotional and logistical weight of the relationship. That's not attractive. And more importantly, it's not really respectable. So let's stop pretending that this is some mysterious emotional issue inside of you. This is a reaction to a pattern. Now, here's the part that you need to understand respect doesn't disappear randomly, it fades away slowly, it erodes quietly through repeated moments where someone just doesn't show up the way that they need to. Every avoided conversation, every moment he shrinks instead of steps up, every time you have to make the right call because he won't make any call. Those moments stack up. And over time, your nervous system starts saying, hey, I don't feel safe relying on this person. Reliance is key. And when that happens, respect dies. Not because you're cruel or impatient, but because your system is tracking reality. So the real question isn't can respect come back once it's gone? The real question is what would have to change for your perception of him to shift again? Because yes, respect can come back, but only under one condition. Behavior changes first. Not promises, not insight, and not a heartfelt conversation where he finally gets it. Actual, observable, consistent behavior change over time. If he continues to avoid hard conversations, you're not going to respect him again. If he continues to struggle with decisions and defer everything to you, you're not going to respect him again. If you keep carrying the relationship, you're going to start to resent him even more. This isn't complicated. It's just hard to accept because it puts you in a position where you have to stop compensating for him. And I'm going to push you here. You're part of the dynamic, not because you caused it, but because you've adapted to it. You've become the stronger one, the decision maker, the one who pushes things forward. And in doing so, you've made it easier for him to stay small. That doesn't make this your fault, but it does make it your responsibility to stop participating in a system that is actively destroying your attraction to him. You can't respect someone that you are parenting. It doesn't happen. You just can't. So, what do? First, you need to get very clear with him about what you're experiencing and don't soften it to protect his feelings. That doesn't mean attacking him, it means telling the truth very plainly. Something like, I feel like I'm carrying this relationship and it makes me lose respect for you. Out, clear, right? That is what it needs to sound like. And it's not a small statement. It's a wake-up call. And if he's capable of stepping up, that moment matters. Second, you need to stop over-functioning. And this is where most people fail. You say you want him to step up, but then you keep filling in the gaps when he doesn't. You keep making the decisions. You keep initiating the hard conversations. You keep managing the emotional tone of the relationship. And every time you do that, you reinforce the exact pattern that is killing your respect. You have to be willing to let things feel uncomfortable. You have to be willing to let him struggle, even get things wrong. You have to be willing not to rescue him from the consequences of his avoidance. That's the only environment where growth is even possible. Third, you need to watch what he does, not what he says. If he hears you and nothing changes, then you have your answer. If he makes a small effort for a week and then slides back, you have your answer. Change is not a spike, it's a pattern. You're looking for consistency over months, not days, sometimes not even weeks. Now, let's talk about something deeper that most people miss. Respect in relationships is tied very closely to polarity, not in a superficial way, but in a grounded psychological way. You are craving a partner who can hold weight with you, not someone you have to drag along behind you. Now, when that balance is off, your attraction just shuts down. This is why so many relationships that look fine on paper feel dead inside, because the energetic balance is broken. You don't feel like you're with a partner, you feel like you're managing someone, and that is exhausting. Now, I'm going to say something that might sting a bit, but you really do need to hear it. If nothing changes, you will not regain respect for him. You're going to lose more of it. And eventually, you're either going to be emotionally checked out or you're going to leave. That's the trajectory. So don't sit in this pretending that time will fix it. It won't. Time does not fix dynamics like this, it deepens them. So your job right now is not to try to convince yourself to feel differently. Your job is to shift the dynamic. And if he rises, to see, just to watch, to see if he rises to meet it. If he does, there's a real path back. Respect can rebuild, attraction can come back, but it will be built on a different version of him than the one you're currently experiencing. And if he doesn't rise, then you need to take that seriously, because staying in a relationship where you don't respect your partner, that will slowly erode you. It'll eat you alive. You'll become more critical, more resentful, less kind. You're going to become a version of yourself that you don't like, and one you probably won't even recognize. And that's not fair to either of you. So, to answer your question clearly, yes, respect can come back, but not because you want it to. It comes back when the person you're with becomes someone worthy of it again, through consistent action, reliability. And your role in that process is to stop carrying what is not yours and to tell the truth about what you are experiencing without backing down from it. If you have a question you want me to answer, there are directions in the description below on how to send that my way for me and my team to consider it for this show. And don't forget to like and subscribe.